What's good, Green Thumbs? Welcome back to another episode of Johnny Learns Gardening. My name is John Moody, and we are going to start off the second season of the weekly garden updates. So, welcome back. Tune in, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and let's go ahead and do it. So today is Sunday, May 11th. It is 50 degrees outside and it is sunny. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Hope your gardens are doing well. This is my rose bush. This is the front yard, the front garden bed. And I did a lot of pruning earlier this spring. And this is what it looks like now. I still don't know what all this growth is down here. I don't know if it's propagating itself or if this is other stuff growing in weeds, but I'll let it go and I'll see what's going on. This here is my propagating experiment, and it's not doing much, but it is doing something. So this guy doesn't look like he's doing anything, but the other guys got leaves coming in. So my only issue is that I don't see any roots, maybe very little. So that's okay though. What have I learned from this? That you can still get things growing just from cuttings. So this is where I tried my little lavender experiment. Nothing was popping up. I see some grass and other weeds coming in. And then I put down some mulch. So I have my doubts about the lavender, but I've been wrong plenty of times before. All right, here we are in the backyard with the two raised garden beds. Before I continue, I just want to state that I do have a new phone. Got the new iPhone 15. I guess it's not a new phone, but it's a new phone for me. I do not have microphones that attach to this phone, so I need to do a thing and get something that is compatible with this model. So anyway, here's the raised garden bed. If you've been following me, you would have seen all of my seed starting attempts, and you can tell by the toilet paper rolls that these radishes and other root vegetables are coming in fairly nicely. I did plant some more direct sow, some more carrots and radish, and I think I did some beets also in this area, but nothing's coming up. Here's the marigolds. Oh, do I have a story about these? All of these transplants, in my hardening off process, the first day I think I left them out in too harsh of a sun for too long, so they were suffering, but they came back. And then the weather was a little bit better for it, so I kept doing what I knew I should do. And then one day my wife requested that I leave them outside because of other reasons. And when I left it outside, I think this little guy right here attacked them. So they've been through a rough patch, but I did transplant them. I've never transplanted anything before, so I didn't want to record me fumbling around. But yeah. So I got marigold here. This is the golden honey watermelon. I believe these are the jalapenos. And that is the spinach. So the big spinach is what I started indoors. I have these little spinaches over here. They were what I tried to winter sow. So I don't know. We will see what happens, but yeah, they didn't do too much, even though they were started way before. And then this guy has already started bolting. So I don't know if all the stress from everything is making it bolt or what, but yeah. Oh, classic John. I did not label what I put where. So if my recollection is correct, this should be cantaloupe. So these are my cantaloupe transplants. Same with these. I obviously did not label them, but these are two different types of lettuces. I remember one is black-seeded Simpson. I'm not sure which one is which. And then with the transplanting process, I didn't want to thin it or break it up. This happened to fall apart on its own, so it got to get separated. We'll see if it makes a difference. This is the lavender. I was very excited to get some germination. Unfortunately, it's not doing too much else. I have fertilized it, I've been watering it. This has been winter sown, and it's been out here for quite some time, but that's as big as it's gotten. More marigold. I just put one in each corner. And here are my tomato transplants. So I stuck the stick in the ground so that I could trellis it up when it starts to grow. That is one there. And then I put two over here. So again, I'm not sure if the transplanting process has slowed its growth, but that's about as big as they were when I transplanted them, and they haven't grown much since. They've been in for about a week. This is my kiwi plant that I bought from Meyer. I didn't think to harden it off properly, so from the package, from the store, from my house, I went straight into this pot outside, and I thought I killed it because it started to look a little dried out. But there are new growth coming in, so maybe it's not dead, and maybe it just needs a little more time. These are my strawberry pots, and with close inspection, they don't look like they're doing anything. So I very well may buy some better starts. But I tried to follow the rules. I'm not sure if it's just a bad product or if I did something wrong. All I really know is you're not supposed to bury the crown, and I felt like that's sticking out far enough, maybe it's too much. And then this guy over here, same thing. So if you guys know, leave a comment. So from the blue containers all the way down to here are vacant, and I'm going to plant something today. Stay tuned to find out. While we're over here, my mint is coming in pretty nicely. I did not plant any seeds. This is just grown back, regrown, and that's how they're looking. Looks like there's a weed in there that I need to get. That guy right there. But yeah, maybe the mint will do a lot better this year. So this is the very first blueberry plant that I bought. It's not doing too much, but it's still hanging in there. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but it's got some new growth coming in. This is also vacant. What should I plant in here? So this is the brand new blueberry plant that I bought this year. And same as the kiwi, I think I killed it. But we're going to see what happens and let it ride. This is the raspberry plant that I bought this year. And same as the kiwi and new blueberry, I think I killed it. But I don't know if those are weeds coming in or if that's a part of it. But something's growing in here. Here's my little wildflower patch from Seed Needs. And yeah, it's cool that I got some growth coming in. We'll see what they develop into. Subscribe to find out. Oh, the well. I have a story to tell about the well. More wildflowers. More wildflowers. Now, right in the center, I did plant something new. So we'll see what happens and if it comes out or not. Let's go ahead and talk about the pond. For whatever reason, the water keeps going down to that level. It's supposed to be at least somewhere up here, closer towards the rocks. We'll see if I can figure it out and if I can save it. But so far, this has been a failed experiment. The second raised garden bed. Here's the marigold. Yeah, this was the biggest one that I transplanted. It seems to be doing fine. This, I believe, is broccoli. And these, I believe, are cabbage. So they're hanging in there. Another marigold. So I have some flowers coming in. That's pretty cool. And here, I direct sowed some corn. So hopefully that's corn coming up. Got one more over here. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but there's all these depressions in the soil. So I don't know what's coming and stealing my corn, but I think something's coming in and stealing my corn. That's why I have this bird netting. I thought it was maybe the birds. I don't know if it's the teeny tiny birds small enough to get in through that. But yeah, very frustrating. I tried to get a lot of corn growing. My plan is to do the Three Sisters in here. And yeah, I wanted the corn to start so that I could get the beans growing and they have something to climb up on. And yeah, I'm very excited to get some zucchini going. I'm very, very, very excited about this. And those. These are the potatoes. And I've never grown potatoes before. This one doesn't look as good as those ones, but it's hanging in there. It's doing something. Got a guy over there that didn't do anything. I think there's another one under there that's not doing anything. So I'll take what I can get. Now I forget which side is which, but one is red and one is regular potatoes. But yep, got a lot of good healthy growth coming in. And I tried to mound them a little bit with some more stuff. So we'll see what happens. All right, hope you can hear me just fine since I don't have a mic. But I wanted to get some herbs growing in these pots over here. So over here is my peat moss starting mix that I made. I added a little more vermiculite. This is a finer grade vermiculite. I'm just gonna give it a little mix. And I'm just gonna add it on top. So what kind of herbs do I have? I have parsley, I have cilantro. Do I want to plant more mint? I still have mint. I don't think I really want to plant anymore. Cilantro, parsley. I got a lot of different types of basil. So that's probably what I'll do. Just plant the different varieties of basil that I got from Seed Needs, just to give them all a try. So right now I'm just going to moisten it up. Speed up this process. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna sow is the cilantro. And in this one, I'm gonna be doing parsley. Very, very tiny seeds. just for fun to see what happens. Sprinkle the rest in here. All right, so these are all from Seed Needs, but this is Italian large leaf basil. Haven't even opened the pack yet. Very, very tiny. All right, Seed Needs. I haven't had any sales. This stuff better be good. And then this one, dark opal. Same thing, very small. And lastly, lime basil. Excuse the neighbors mowing. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. If you want to see what I got going on and what's going to happen, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. And we will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.